Hi guys, it's your daily tarot reading for Monday, the 16th of August, 2021. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to use the Green Witch Tarot today. Let's see what the cards have to say about Monday and what this day is going to look like. So I'm just going to shuffle these a few times. Let's see. First, we've got the Ten of Wands. Okay. Harvest, which is the Judgment card. And the Ten of Athames. Wow. Okay, so this is an interesting theme that I'm not totally unfamiliar with because it's been popping up here and there over the last few days and weeks. It's this sense that you're really bogged down and burdened with everything that you're trying to do and to achieve. The good thing, at least, is that there are things that you care about and that you're focused on, but there are so many things going on at the moment that you're trying to manage and keep a lid on that it can feel like it's getting to be a bit much. So the 10 cards in the minor arcana, they're the most intense in that suit. So they go from 1, so the ace card, up through 2 and 3 and 4, all the way up to 10. And each suit, Wands is fire, Athames is swords, that's air, is an element. And the higher up you get in the minor arcana, the more intense that energy of the element is. So with Wands, there's loads and loads of fire, urging you to do something that you're excited about to the point where you're kind of paying the price yourself because it's too heavy. And then the Ten of Athames is ideas and communication and thoughts. So there may be a lot being said at the moment that has an impact on you, or there may be a lot going on in your life. The Suit of Swords has to do with things that are happening on an abstract level, ideas and values and conversations and decisions. All these really important invisible things that can have a huge impact on your life. You know, you get a letter from university saying, congrats, you've been accepted for this undergraduate degree. Then that abstract communication, I mean, obviously influences the next 3 or 4 years of your life. And that's what your physical reality is going to look like. So with the Ten of Athames, we have a lot happening that may make you feel like you're on your own, you're having to deal with all of it, but behind all that pressure and all that movement, something comes in which reveals something about you. The Harvest card, the Judgment card, is about reawakening to your true self, or in this case, really reaping the benefits and the rewards of all your hard work, putting you in a space of peace or where you're able to plan for the future. So let's see what it means altogether. So the Ten of Wands, we've got a woman carrying these 10 sticks up a hill, trying to get to the standing stones, this magic circle. So she's responsible for doing the prep work, and it's all her. She's dressed in black, so she's also being asked to do other negative things, which she's able to weather and deal with. So the card is saying that no one else is watching out for her. This red squirrel is pretty, but it's not much help. It doesn't help her carry this load. So if no one else is watching out for you and you're trying to do everything, then it really is your job and your responsibility to look after yourself and to say, can I carry these 10 sticks, or would it be better to take 2 trips and to take 5 each time? So just be kind to yourself. Try and realize that you're one person. There's only so much responsibility that you can shoulder as well, and that you're not a machine. Next, the Harvest card. So usually the Judgment card in the major arcana, it's a trumpet that appears from the heavens, and it blows this fiery, life-changing kind of tune, and it wakes up these people who've been asleep for a long time, and it reminds them that they do have a purpose to live in this lifetime. So instead of carrying everything up the hill, look at, because I'm using this deck and it doesn't say judgment, you don't have this moment of, wow, this one thing that I'm doing is the most important, therefore I need to put all my energy into it. The card is saying harvest. Look at the thing in your life that you already work with that's actually bringing you some sort of reward, something that either offers you some sort of a payout or a positive feeling or a sense of accomplishment or recognition by other people or acceptance or something in your life that already affects you positively on this day. So if you've been applying or working really hard and you've wanted to get a promotion and you actually get it, then celebrate that one thing today rather than trying to sort out your love life and your career and your health and everything else on top of achieving this one thing. So there's one thing in your life that's good, that offers you something that you ought to focus on, and that's the way to simplify. You recognize it by how much do I get back from this thing that I'm working towards. It gives me quite a lot, more than these other 9 things. So I'm going to ease off myself and I'm going to simplify the whole process by focusing on that one thing and enjoying the rewards of my hard work, and I'm really enjoying this plateau that I've got to. And I'm just going to put all the other 9 sticks down for a minute, and I'm going to take it easy and have a good time. And that is partially because the 10 of Athames, too much pressure is completely disempowering, and it causes you a lot of problems. So the main message is that a lot may be going on. No one else is going to manage all of the conflicting energies and circumstances other than you. So you can really do yourself a favor by keeping it simple, continuing to be productive by focusing on 1 or 2 things at the most, so that you don't get into a position where you feel completely disempowered and cornered. So the 10 of Athames, we've got this young witch. She's holding a mandrake root, which she's tied up, and she's surrounded by 10 swords. She's doing some magic here. So she's using the swords, the Athames, as ceremonial objects to create a magic circle to keep herself safe. So rather than be cut by the swords, she's put them into the ground, she's neutralized them, and the way to deal with conflicting energy is to ask which one of these options is practical, and then putting it together with this card, which one of these things in my life, all of them being very important, which one of them benefits me the most right now in a practical sense. Earth is money, food, the way things look. I can rely on it, it gives me a sense of comfort. That then puts me in the magic circle. I feel safe, and that's where I can work my magic. So connect with those things that make you feel safe, that make you feel accomplished, that make you feel like you have worked hard and you're being rewarded. That's really your safe space today. And it's important to have a safe space, because the thing you need to protect yourself is your own expectation that you're Superman, being able to climb up the hill, regardless of how heavy the burden is or how little support you've got or how little food you've had. It's really having a word and saying, let's look at this objectively. I can only do so much. I've already done something great, so let's celebrate that, rather than worrying about all the other things that I have to do. So the message is very much about slow down, calm down, be kind to yourself. Don't try and solve all your life problems in one day, and enjoy the good moments that are being presented to you in the now. And then this card extends it that you can only create magic when you're kind to yourself and you support yourself. Once you're in that safe space, you can't create magic if you're struggling up the hill and you ignore everything that's good in your life and you just try and manage absolutely everything. Then you are exposed. Then one of those swords can cut you. It's not neutralized. And you're just diluting your energy to a point where it's not useful. Yeah, so expectations that are too high will wear you out. They're not going to actually help you get anything done. So being kind to yourself is a necessity, not a luxury. Number-wise, we've got big numbers. We've got 10 and 10 is 20, and another 20 is 40. 40 reduces to 4 in numerology, and that's about security and structure. And that's what you can enjoy today, the structure of your life. Try not to look at everything that still needs to be acquired or that could happen in the future. Connect with the present moment as much and do as much as you can, and do as much as you can in the present moment, and don't try and solve 5 years ahead from now on top of what you're doing on Monday. Keep it simple. So have a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your reading to audio reading with me. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.